Welcome to Freshly Popped, a daily show examining pop culture headlines so you don't have to. Today is February 18th, 2026, the first day of Pisces season, and I'm Sequoia Holmes.
I'm Fiona Shea.
I'm Ryan Graham. Wow, what a bomb you just dropped on us.
Yes,
we finally
happy
have moved.
Pisces season. Are you anti-Aquarius season?
I've noticed this about myself. Every time I have like a crush on a boy who is toxic, like I mean the worst possible pick, I've recently noticed they're fucking Aquariuses consistently.
Oh.
It is like I've just looked back at like the last like 3 or 4, or someone I'll even catch their eye. There was someone in my improv class who I was like, damn, he's cute. But I was like, there's an edge to you that's just like, you're gonna annoy me. And he was like, oh yeah, my birthday's blah blah. And I'm like, oh fucking course you're Aquarius.
Well,
yeah, Aquarius men, the worst, the pits.
Ryan is an Aquarius rising, so that is probably a natural attraction. It's probably like,
Yeah, it's
ooh,
fair.
I see something
myself.
I
So-
love how
here.
there's shit to talk about every single sign. Like, depending on who you
The Aquarius
are.
shit is real.
No, it's real. They are.
The Aquarius
they're-
shit.
Wait, but Sequoia,
God.
there's so many signs.
No. that one's different.
The other air signs, I don't fuck with them, except for a Gemini. But Aquarius, a Libra, keep it. I don't want you. I don't want
I
you.
guess you're consistent with the anti-air
God.
Get away
Because
from me.
agenda.
The Aquarians are just so. They're so, because they're not joiners. They're like the ooh, we're
Right.
different, and they try so hard to be fucking difficult.
Loser.
I buy that.
God, I know. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Aquarius. I love y'all.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
don't.
lot fucking happening astrologically right now.
Astrologically, oof.
Lunar New Year yesterday, also the new moon, also the eclipse.
Solar
season
eclipse yesterday.
begins.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There was an eclipse
Oh my
yesterday.
God.
And it was like a tumultuous one. I
Should
think
I-
Mars was involved with it. Like, if you're feeling a little angsty, I didn't sleep well last night. It was a big storm in LA. Like, if you're feeling
God.
it, the stars are cooperating.
I did a little journal entry yesterday, not necessarily about exactly what is happening in the sky, but like what you can do these next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Today, next 2 weeks. This is from my pattern app. Walking forward in an authentic way, surrender what doesn't work for you, doors opening, transcend circumstances, moment to believe magic can happen, step into your power, abundance mindset, don't force outcomes. Oh, this is about like the fire horse, the year of the fire horse too. Don't force outcomes, timeline shift, don't force, witness, awareness, listen and act on the fire. Like if things come up that you're like, ooh, that's a good idea, I should go with it, act on
Yes.
it. Whatever gives you new perspective, pay attention, it's meaningful.
This is so aligned with what I've been seeing as well. I
Okay.
saw astrologer Channy. She made a video this morning or like yesterday or something saying that right now is the best time to quantum jump,
Okay.
quantum leap. So I know Ryan's like, be fucking
All
for real.
right.
Listen, me and Fiona are real quantum leapers around this
see.
bitch. So don't.
and I be
Not too much. We be
jumping around.
jumping.
So-
Okay, we be jumping back
I
and
love
forth.
that. But me and Fiona both said okay, but in very different directions.
Very different way.
I
Fiona said,
saw that.
okay, like I will be quantum leaping.
Like I
this.
was like, quantum
Ryan
jumping
said,
is
"Oh,
happening.
okay." Right. Yeah, no, it's quantum leap season. They said
Sure.
this eclipse and like all going on astrologically is like real quantum leapy. So if you got some goals you're trying to meet that you feel are so far away, you're just one vibration away. As a wise woman Fiona once told me, you're just one vibration away.
That's how we
So,
leap. That's how we
That's
leap.
how we
Ryan.
leap.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
I love that. Please leap. What is it? If I believe I. No, I can't say I believe I can.
No,
fly.
you
Never
can't
mind.
say that.
Sorry,
no, that's
soaring flying.
That's
what
Robert
we're
Kelly.
doing.
That's
It is.
R. Kelly. You
And I'm-
can't.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe I can fly.
That's
It's
R.
just-
Kelly.
Yeah, that's R.
That's
Kelly.
R.
That's the song.
Kelly.
Yeah.
You don't remember that? You know that. You know that.
Dash
The song
R. Kelly.
I believe I can fly.
That's R. Kelly.
That's an R. Kelly
Yeah.
song. Isn't it
I
crazy?
know for-
Wouldn't have thought that.
Hello.
That sounds like
He's
a
a-
classic.
It
Like,
is.
Classic. He's all up and through our fucking culture,
I know.
unfortunately.
God, I know. Unfortunately, very
It sounds
talented man.
older than R. Kelly. Like I would expect it to almost be
Again,
like.
he was
how old
quantum
is
He's
he?
leaping.
old. That man's
He is.
old.
He is old.
He's
but
not
I think,
old. Sorry. He's
I
not
mean,
old.
he's not young.
He's
R.
younger than my
Kelly's-
mom. My mom will be listening. I'm not calling you old, mom. I love you.
There's
You're
nothing
not
wrong
old.
with being old. We should all hope to be old one day. I think old is a badge of
Older.
honor.
Older. We hope to be older. To continue getting older, actually. Anyways, I ain't even told y'all what we talking about today.
I know.
Today, we're losing it over. Robert Pattinson and Zendaya talking about their new movie, Shia LaBeouf getting arrested at Mardi Gras, and the Beyhive's theory on Telephone Part 2. But before we get into that, you guys, I have been seeing these Frito-Lay chip swaps all over my TikTok timeline. So pretty much Frito-Lay is like the owner of Doritos, Lay's, Ruffles, all that shit, Cheetos, and they're swapping their most iconic flavors. So the Cool Ranch Dorito flavor is on a Ruffle. The barbecue Lay's flavor is on a Cheeto. The sour cream and cheddar flavor is on a Dorito. And I, as a snacky ass bitch, want to try it so bad. But y'all know I'm on a journey to unfuck my life and lose some fat in the process. And that is not a lie.
I love this idea and hate it at the same time because, like, the thought of a barbecue Cheeto makes my skin crawl.
I don't want a barbecue Cheeto.
I don't
I'm a pass on that.
I don't even like barbecue Lays. I don't like a barbecue chip.
I'm not a big on barbecue.
I prefer a sour cream and onion. If I'm gonna have a plain or Lay's, that is my flavor. But the thought of a sour cream and onion Cheeto makes me gag even more.
Oh, like, I would throw that right the hell on down. Yes, I would fuck that up. Wait, because that reminds me of the jalapeno Cheetos. There's like a jalapeno flavored Cheeto that reminds me of that.
Not hot Cheetos, or like you mean separately from hot Cheetos?
Yeah, no, it's it's just a cheesy Cheeto, but it's jalapeno flavored as well.
Oh,
yeah, you're not really you don't be snacking that hard. I see.
I'm a sweet over savory snacker.
I was gonna ask you guys, sweet or savory?
Yeah.
I did not know that about you.
A donut. I'm like, give me a like Reese's. I'm a sweet person over savory.
Oh, a sweet.
Yeah.
I'm salty savory. I'm not even
salty savory
a sweet girl.
I'm not a sweet girl whatsoever.
I will say I prefer like chocolate over like Skittles, Starburst, like
gummies.
If I'm going to eat sugar, I'm definitely gonna do a Reese's. I'll do a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a candy. I don't even want candy. I will do a gummy if I'm gonna do a candy.
Sure.
A gummy will be fine. But otherwise, I'm not eating a Skittle. I'm not eating a Skittle. Are you guys okay? I'm not eating an Arrowhead or Airhead, whatever them shits are. I'm not eating none of that.
Gusher.
Yo, you know who are the
insane.
weirdest people are sour people.
I live with one of
sour
those.
shit.
I live with one of those insane people.
Of course, Garrick's a fucking
He's a sour person down. We be at the airport at 5 a.m. We're at the airport at 5 a.m. This motherfucker busting down an entire bag of sour Skittles, and I'm like, I'm about to make a "Who the fuck did I marry" series because what is this about? This is terrifying.
Please, actually, that is a very funny idea. Like you
should do that
deeply seriously. Who did I marry?
That's really funny, and I put like eerie music over it as I pan to him throwing back the sour Skittles.
That's fucking funny. I love that.
See, that's concerning. Or people who, like, one of my friends, not to totally out her, but she's a sour person, love her to death. But she, like, growing up, would get the Warhead spray.
Oh, I remember that.
Put that on the tongue. Do you guys remember the Warhead spray?
Yeah, I remember that sick ass spray.
That's crazy. That's
everybody's. Never mind. I was gonna take it too far. I'm always about to take it too far. Unwell. Everybody's unwell. I'll keep it there. I'll keep it there. Everybody's unwell.
Sour people unwell.
I'm terrified.
Yeah,
anyways,
no, crazy.
Should we get into our actual?
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan, what's up?
I was gonna say, if I had to swap a flavor, because Funyun is my favorite chip, I would put a Funyun season on anything.
Funyun.
I do like a Funyun. I love a Funyun.
You could just sell the seasoning, and I would just sprinkle it on shit. I don't care what it is. I love.
I get that. Trader Joe's has like their version of Funyun too. It's like sour cream and onion. I love their shits too.
I love the Trader Joe's spicy rolled. It's almost like a hot Cheeto. Have you guys had those? Those are fire.
Are they good?
They're almost like
Takis.
they're
really they're like Takis. They're like, don't fuck with the Taki.
But they're better than Takis. Okay, they're way better than Takis.
Okay, I'll definitely try because Takis are so crunchy. They're so hard. I'm like, I'm gonna break my fucking tooth. This is a children's dish. This feels like a children's dish, and the color of them is too red. I'm like, no, something about those is.
Trader Joe's Takis are way better.
I agree.
In my opinion.
Okay, they don't have as much. Their flavors, it's better seasoned. Like I feel like Takis sometimes are overpowering.
It's
and Trader
really
Joe's
intense.
It's so good. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, crazy. But yes, I guess we should get into our stories. Where do you want to start today?
Yeah, where do we begin?
Let's start with Rob Pattinson. What's him and Zendaya talking about?
Yeah, so Rob, Pat, and Zendaya did their first interview in Interview Magazine about their new movie coming out, The Drama. It's set to premiere April 3rd of this year. It's described as a romantic comedy drama.
Okay.
So we're getting a little bit of everything.
They just want to be everywhere. Is it a theatrical release?
A romantic comedy drama. Yes. A24 is one of the production houses on it. I think that it's going to be like dark humor. That's why they say romantic comedy drama, at least from the trailer. That's kind of what I gathered. So anyways, the log line for the movie, the trailer is out, and what we know about it is, quote, days before their wedding, a couple's relationship is shaken when one partner discovers unsettling truths about the other.
Like they consume sour candy.
Correct.
There it is. Rob Pat is taking it back like Garrick at the airport. So basically how the style of their interview for Interview Mag went was it's Rob, Pat, and Zendaya on the phone. If anyone kind of knows the format of Interview Mag, they put two stars together and they talk back and forth. Essentially, Rob Pat was calling in from the Caribbean and Zendaya was taking a break from scrubbing her grout. This phone call happened at the end of
Virgo.
2025.
My God. She
literally was like,
Virgo.
I have some days off. Like I'm not shooting right now before we go on the drama press tour. So I'm just like getting everything in line for the new year. I was like, I love that Zendaya's on her hands and knees in her Santa Monica mansion scrubbing the ground. Like
she's not
cleaners.
Zendaya. Like there's nowhere she's doing because she wants to, because she's a Virgo, because she finds pleasure in that.
I was gonna say, I also love the idea that she's like, oh, no one will do it as good as me, so I have to do it.
That's definitely what she's doing. Beyonce probably be at the house doing the same shit. On her hands and knees scrubbing ground.
I'm gonna show you guys the cover because it is pretty
obsessed.
Oh,
edgy.
they're on the cover of Interview Mag.
They're on the cover. This is the
Oh.
March cover.
Yeah.
It was shot by Nadia
Lee
Lee
Cohen.
Cohen.
Yeah.
Yes, who has this like very
So good.
kind of edgy, interesting style. She's done a lot of huge campaigns the past few years. She's originally an artist. Ryan, correct me if you know anything more about her. And now she's like a creative director. She's worked with Skims. She's worked with a whole ton of like huge brands and celebs.
Yeah, she's great. She's one of my favorite photographers. She has like, her style is like very like, it all feels vintage, but like in a twisted way. Like she is truly like, I think one of the like most creative forces of our time. Her style is so specific. Like you've seen it way more than you think. She put like
Yes.
that like 1950s Italian like Skims ad. That was all her. I have a couple of her books. I love her. So yeah, the photos are cool though. I love how twisted it is, and it makes me excited for the movie.
Me too.
Yeah,
and I love
What y'all
that.
about to tell me in this movie? What is happening?
Right? Rob Pat is willing to go there artistically too. You know,
Yeah.
he's such like an interesting character. And there are some quotes between Zendaya and Rob Pat that I thought I'd share because it was pretty interesting. So they're asking each other questions, right? Interview Mag fed them a list of questions that they could pick them as they're talking on the phone. And one of the questions was like, what was your first impression of me, right? So Zendaya and Rob are going back and forth. And Zendaya says about Rob, truthfully, I met you because we had common friends and you were always pretty quiet and chill, which is a little different from my experience of you. You didn't say much. And I was like, ooh, mysterious. Then I talked to Tom, her fiance, Tom Holland, and he was like, no, Rob is super fun and always laughing and joking. And I was like, really? I haven't experienced that side of him. And Rob Pat answers, that's so depressing. I wish I could stay in the mysterious. I've learned again and again and again that if you just don't speak, people are like, wow, you're really intimidating and mysterious, but I can never fucking maintain it.
That's so
Interesting.
funny. Because
Yeah.
if I had to guess, I would guess that he was like quiet and mysterious and
Right?
like brooding.
Huh. He
And
does
then-
just have that face. That's just I think that's just his forehead. Like it's just like he has a strong brow, so it makes
Right.
him look more. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Yeah.
And I
He
think
doesn't
he's
give me
forever.
funny.
I agree.
He was
Neither
really
of them
funny
do.
throughout the interview. Really lighthearted, really funny, but still like his sense of humor. And again, this is a written interview, right? So
Sure.
I'm reading it. And Zendaya was even saying throughout it, there were quotes where she's like, keep in mind, Rob, this is a print interview. Like your humor isn't going to completely come across because he's like pretty sarcastic and stuff. So
Right.
I guess sarcasm is kind of like a form
Sure.
of dark humor.
Sure.
And then he, of course, touches upon how he is so tied to his role in Twilight, which is probably where this mysterious kind of dark brooding sense comes from. They go on to talk a little bit about the press around the drama, which I thought would be the drama, meaning the title of the film, which I thought would be interesting for us to discuss because even yesterday with our Wuthering Heights combo, Rob Pat asks Zendaya, he said, if you could release the drama with zero press and let it exist on its own, what do you think would happen? Zendaya answers, I don't know. I would hope that people would see it, but ultimately the promotion aspect of it is because we love the experience of going to the movies and we want to keep that alive. But if it was possible for people to just go see something without having to promote it, yeah, that would be great. Unfortunately, I don't think that's our reality right now.
Okay.
I think that some movies do sell them. I mean, well, and sell is dramatic, but I'm like, this is the type of movie that I know I would go see. And sometimes I think press runs ruin movies. Like we were saying yesterday with Wuthering Heights, when they're too much throwing it at me, it makes me assume that it's not good, and you have to oversell it. And I think the way the drama is like teasing to me makes me more intrigued. So like, sort of to Robert's point about like being mysterious draws you in. Like I think it makes me want to see it more, where you just sprinkle in like, oh yeah, this is happening. But you know what I hate more is when you tell me a movie is coming out and it's 6 months from now. I think press runs need to be 3 weeks max, because I'm gonna forget about this. 100%. If I can't see it in the next 2 weeks, don't fucking talk to me about it.
I feel the same way, and I feel like the reason press runs are important for viewers like me is that I will forget about your movie. This movie, the drama, I didn't know it was coming. This is really the first time I'm hearing much about it. And if they never talk to me about it again, I will 100% forget that it exists. So I kind of need to keep seeing Zendaya. I need to keep seeing Robert in order to know, oh, they're doing something right now. And I'm interested. Like, let me see what's up. I think most people are like me in that way. And so press runs are important.
Okay, fair.
I'm excited to see how, because it's February 18th today. The movie comes out April 3rd. Okay, they're on the cover of the March interview edition. Like, they're probably seeding it. They're gearing up, it sounds like, to start the promo tour. They seem like, and they go on in the interview to talk about how they're both like very like anti-Hollywood, which I thought was actually pretty valid considering how both of them move through the world. And I can read a quote or two after, but I don't think we're going to get, I mean, especially because they're both in serious relationships, but we're not going to get this kind of like over glamorized, like we're besties, or like we're obsessed with each other, or like I have a shrine of Rob Pat in my, you know, like the Margot Robbie quote about Jacob, which almost is more refreshing. I think if you're doing promo, as long as it feels like you're not, overselling it to us and trying to make us believe in some fantasy, I'm okay with it.
That's real. I want them to do that prank call segment with Elle. Elle has like a prank call series. I want to see Zendaya do a prank call. I want to see Rob Pattinson do a prank call. And I want to see them do not Hot Ones, but that other one where they do it just with the two of them. So Sean Evans isn't there, who's the host of Hot Ones.
Oh, okay.
But it's just like the two
them together doing it.
Yeah, like just like Truth or Eat or some shit like that.
That's a really good one, because it does feel like they have really good chemistry, because both of them are quite witty and smart. I guess I'll just briefly say, Zendaya said the most Hollywood thing about her is that she feeds her dog like super fancy foods and vitamins and supplements. Like she's getting like that food from Erewhon for her dog. That's and then when Zendaya goes, Rob, what's the most Hollywood thing about you? He goes, I'm never really allowed in. I'm always knocking on the door like, hey guys, where the party at? And everyone just gets younger and younger. It's so scary when you don't know who anyone is anymore. I'm completely out of the circle.
Whoa, he's unk. And that's so real. That is so real. It really does feel like that. When I went to New Orleans for my 25th birthday, this is like tangentially related. When I went for my 25th birthday, I was having the time of my life. I was drunk. I was out having a good time. Yeah, you were there. You were drunk as fuck. Oh. And then when we went recently again, Ryan and I went for a friend's birthday, and I'm 31. I looked around. I said, oh, "Everybody's 20. Everybody's 20." In this 6 years, what is going on? Suddenly I was not having fun. I was like, get me back to the Airbnb.
I would have loved to see you guys at 25 drunk in New Orleans.
Oh, I have videos. I will share with you videos of Ryan. I feel like he's wearing this jacket or something.
No, I wasn't wearing this jacket. It was a shirt. It was a green, but I remember it.
Okay.
What
was he doing?
This motherfucker was drunk in the middle
of the street, and like death dropping.
Mad because we were going home at 4 a.m. He didn't want to go home. He was so upset. It was ridiculous.
It's like, I forgot. Not stopped a car, but put my hand in front of a car.
Quite
didn't
literally.
I?
There was a horse in the middle of the street that we were fucking with. Like there was like a lot. I have bits and pieces and videos.
Blurry night. Oh, what a drunken good time.
It was a really good time. You know who else has been having a drunken good time? Deeply, unfortunately?
Oh my God.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Shia
In New
LaBeouf.
Orleans. In New Orleans, right?
Yeah,
New Orleans,
exactly.
just like us. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Shia LaBeouf was spotted out in New Orleans again following his arrest early yesterday morning. So yesterday at just after midnight, Shia LaBeouf was arrested.
Right.
In New Orleans on 2 counts of simple battery. We have a quote from, I don't know, a police officer or something. And he says, quote, a staff member attempted to eject Mr. LaBeouf from the establishment. Once removed from the building, the victim reported being struck by LaBeouf, who used his closed fist on the victim several times. The victims reported that LaBeouf left, then came back, acting even more aggressive. Multiple people tried to hold the actor down, though he later allegedly struck the same victim again and also reportedly assaulted another person by punching him in the nose. Then people had to hold him down until police came. So then a group of people held him down until the police came. He was released from jail in New Orleans on Tuesday, so just yesterday. And a pretrial hearing is scheduled for March 16th. This morning at 2 a.m., Shia tweeted, "Free me."
Wait, how did he tweet from jail?
He's out of jail. He got out on
my
Tuesday.
bad.
And this morning he tweeted, "Free me," although he is free and has already been spotted out again. The reason he's in New Orleans is for Mardi Gras. Apparently he's Cajun on his dad's side.
Oh.
I said, Cajun? That's black. What you mean? You're Cajun on your dad's side. And you know what? I said, I can see it. If you told me, once you tell me, I said, oh,
Also,
certainly.
Cajun is not. Creole is black.
They the same
Okay.
to me, child.
No,
I really never
Cajun
know.
is just
Cajun
like.
is like Louisiana.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just like
French.
Southern.
Am I
Cajun.
I think both, but I think
They
Creole is
both
what you.
are.
Cajun is black.
Okay, it says Cajun life is defined by rural roots. It's a blend of French, Spanish, and African influences.
Okay.
Okay,
It
I
says
guess when
ethnic group primarily in Louisiana, descending from 17th century French Canadian settlers
okay, I'm like,
in the Bayou regions.
and it makes sense. LeBeouf,
LeBeouf?
La
Yeah,
Shia LeBeouf.
Shia.
That makes sense.
At that, I'm like, yeah, black
Let's
man
give
called
him-
you Shia, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't he?
I also because he has been sober, and I'm trying to read these reports. None of them are like saying he is drunk.
Well, you know
right?
what? The reason that he was in New Orleans, apparently he's been there for a minute on
yeah,
a
wow.
bar crawl.
Right.
So I'm like,
Oh,
so
probably
does a
not
sober
sober.
person go on a bar crawl? And even, the cops, there was other quotes of them saying that he was like belligerent to some
Yeah.
degree.
Okay.
There's been bouncers that have talked about how he's terrorizing the city before he got
Yeah.
arrested. They've been like, yeah, we've been seeing Shia
For
LaBeouf. This
weeks.
motherfucker's
No
running around
way.
terrorizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like a
One of
week
them
on
was-
his bar crawl.
Apparently, he went to one of the bars and was like trying to use his credit card, and they're like, "We famously are cash only," and they said, "Why don't you go back and dig some holes?" Which I'm like, okay,
Why
they
don't you
really
go
tried
back
to
and
like, I'm
allegedly.
like, get
Right,
out, yeah,
right.
allegedly. So I'm
And
like,
there was reports that he was pulling the "Do you know who I am"
Yeah.
type situation. So it seems
I
like he's
know.
off the wagon.
That makes me
and I
upset.
hate to
another
see
Gemini, another Gemini.
Is he?
Yeah, he is a Gemini,
Oh
and
my
it
God,
got
Gemini
weird.
rights, please. Gemini rights.
So one of the most recent times I've seen him was an interview, and that's what I was looking up on my phone that he did recently at SteelCon City, which is a Comic-Con event that happens in Pennsylvania, I think, where he was talking about his experience on holes. Did you guys see that? It was
I sure
circulating the
did.
interview,
No.
I sure
the
did.
internet. Yeah, and it was really interesting, and he sounded pretty articulate
He
talking
did.
about his whole experience and that like filming holes was like a nightmare, Ryan, because they were like, and all the kids at that time, the kids like had no, I don't know, their child actor
Agency,
rights
yeah.
were like a little bit different at this point, and they were like in the middle of the freaking desert would have to hop in the holes, but the holes would get so hot that they would have to like shoot for like 2 minutes and then hop out. And there was a lot of drama with John Voight and Shia LaBeouf's dad. And
yeah.
Shia LaBeouf's dad was like hitting on someone on set. Like it was just,
Yeah.
and it was really interesting to hear him talk about it, but it bums me out because that interview, yeah, he was pretty eloquent. And then I guess he went down
I
to New
know.
I
Orleans.
think, yeah, Shia has like a rough. He made the movie Honey Boy, which was like loosely based on his
Yes.
life, and like his dad. It's like, well, and there's some controversy around that, like how true it is. But his dad, like notably, was not great to him, and was
Okay.
like a stage dad. In a way that like negatively affected him, because like being a child star hard already, but then
Yeah.
on top of that, when your family life also is a little chaotic. Yeah, I feel for Shia. Like seems to have struggled with like fame and
sobriety and all those
Totally.
things.
Yeah.
Like, he's married to me a goth.
He's not.
Divorced?
They,
okay, I was like, they were
divorced. But
okay.
yeah, they have a kid together. Additional
They
context
do
for
have a
Shia.
kid together. Wow.
In December 2020, musician
Yeah.
FKA Twigs, who was
Yes.
also his ex-girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
filed a lawsuit against Shia alleging sexual battery, assault,
Yes.
and infliction of emotional distress. The case was settled just this past July in 2025, and Shia LaBeouf denied all allegations.
Mm-hmm.
In 2017, he was arrested in Georgia on charges of public intoxication and disorderly conduct, and was later ordered to attend court-mandated treatment. So feels like he's
Yeah.
been in and out of treatment. Him and Mia Goth have been on and off since 2012, I believe.
Sheesh.
So
Yeah,
there's just a lot going on in Shia.
I feel like I hope he gets the help he needs. This currently feels like a situation where he's like, at least in like a, maybe not the healthiest of headspaces, but hopefully this, I don't know, detainment or like this injunction will like help him get on the path to, I don't know, going back to being sober and healthy. Because I don't feel bad for him. I feel bad for anybody who's kind of grown up in the spotlight and having to deal with that. You
Me
know?
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yes, I know someone who is also a child star put in the spotlight.
Who
She's
seems
causing
to
some
handle it well.
headlines. She does seem to handle it well, and or at least doesn't talk to us about it.
Right.
Is Beyonce, and she actually has the Beyhive in a tizzy after a recent photo dump where people are speculating that Telephone Part 2 is on the way. So Beyonce, after the Super Bowl, drops a photo dump, and one of the photos is conspicuously Beyonce holding a telephone. Let me pull up some photos for you. So we see Beyonce here with a telephone. Like, why would you do that? You know, like, it's so strange. And then people also point out that in another image, she has a burger and has a Puerto Rican flag. You can see this is me, Beyonce, put your tin hats on. Okay. So walk with me here. There's lots of lore that goes into this, and people believe that Telephone Part 2 is going to be either a part of Mayhem Deluxe or Act 3, which is rock themed.
Ooh, that like gives me chills. Because
right?
I'm like, if we get a Telephone Part 2.
I literally, because like they tease it at the end of Telephone, like you've been a bad girl, Gaga, and they're like, we're together together. It's to be continued.
Right,
But people note that when she is sitting here with a burger, there's a famous quote in the music video where she says, if you kill a cow, you got to make a burger. So Beyonce eating the burger is like people thinking like, oh, is she saying she, you know? And then the other thing they're saying is like, because she's wearing so much leather in these photos, that like she's killed the cow and now has consumed the burger that is Telephone Part 2. The fact that the Puerto Rican flag is here, one, I mean, it was after the Super Bowl, so like not to Bad Bunny, but people think that he might be involved in it. I think that's a touch too far for this. I don't see why Bad Bunny would be in it. But the color of this flag is important because it's the like a more original Puerto Rican flag, which is different than the darker blue that they have now. And this is the same color that Lady Gaga wore on stage when she performed at the Super Bowl. So that is like one thing people are saying, like this is a tie-in to Telephone Part 2 coming.
Okay.
Now, this is where the rabbit hole gets a little bit deeper, and it starts to convince me that like at least Act 2 or Act 3 is on its way. Beyonce posts on her website Candy Apple Green in her carousel, and like we're like, why? What does that mean? Like I don't know what it is, but it's in the same font as Renaissance Cowboy Carter. So this is like it's just leading up to a single. And if you look back at Beyonce Bowl, there was a Cadillac in the background that had GAC or Candy Apple Green 29 or 295.
But that's green apple candy. That's the thing that throws me about it.
But
like,
hold on.
GAC.
Hold on, listen, wait, walk with me, because it's all backwards. 295 could be 529, 5 May of 29, Candy Apple Green. That's what I'm saying. The Beyhive is like, this is them. Put your tin hats on. Go with me. Because
May 29th.
Correct. May 29th.
It dropped on the 29th for Renaissance as well as Cowboy Carter. Not on May 29th, but on A 29th.
And that's what I'm saying. So yes, March 29th. March 29th, 2024 is when Cowboy Carter came out. June 29th, 2022 is when Renaissance came out. And the only 29th of 2026 is May 29th.
The only Friday.
Yeah, the only Friday.
The only Friday, which is when new music typically drops.
Comes out. And
And like going into summer, like Memorial Day weekend, like that feels kind of like on par with a good rollout.
And the other thing is she's also chairing the Met Gala for the first time. She's the first time she's been at the Met Gala in 10 years. She's chairing it, and that's in May. So it's like people, the Beyhive is like, wait, ... And the other thing about May 29th is it's also the same day that Tina Turner dropped Private Dancer, who is a huge influence to Beyonce and a rock legend. And the other thing is Tina Turner was 44 when she dropped that. Beyonce will also be 44 on May 29th this year. And you know Beyonce loves four.
It's on. She loves four.
I'm saying the 10 hat is 10ing. I fully, like, before I was like, I don't know. This could just be I really am. This could just be Beyonce trolling, teasing, but all of those other connections make me think like, wow, wait a minute.
So. I have another half-baked piece of theory to add into this.
Okay.
So on Renaissance, oh my God, why did I say it like that? On Renaissance, Beyonce says, paint the town pussy pink. Does she have any color on Cowboy Carter? Because you know I didn't Cowboy Carter that hard. Does she have any reference to, y'all tell us in the comments if Beyonce has any reference to color on Cowboy Carter, because now it's candy apple green, it's pussy pink. Is there something in Cowboy Carter where she says a color like that?
Because you're right, that makes sense. I'm sure she does. There's no way that album doesn't mention color. I can't think of one off, like no line sticks out, but there's no way. I feel like she loves to drop an Easter egg, like a little hint of things here and there.
Right.
Either way, my 10 hat is up. My antenna's up. The 29 of it all is what really sold me. Like, and I could see it. I could see it, y'all.
Let's see. I feel like Beyonce don't like when y'all start guessing shit.
Yeah, and then she's
like, she will change the entire thing. So I wish that y'all would shut up, actually. But
it's like, you know what? She scrapped it. Fuck it.
She really be like,
you won't
they figured it out. Drop it today. Be like, period.
Or you know what? Actually, it was 2 acts. You ruined it. You could have gotten Act 3.
No Act 3. I didn't even feel like going on tour again, and y'all keep playing with me. I told y'all.
Blue will be dancing to it at home, and you will hear nothing.
And you'll get nothing from it. I hope it was worth it, TikTok.
I love the idea of Telephone Part 2. I do know.
Me too.
To me, I don't know that Beyonce will. It could be on both of their albums. Beyonce has never performed that song live, and I think she like low-key hates the song. But it's what the people want.
Because I saw
her
a video.
It's just short in Telephone. Like
she
I wish
didn't
it was longer. It just feels like cut. Like it just doesn't feel like. I love it, but it's cut short.
I saw a video that Gaga had Telephone, and she sent it over to Beyonce to see if Beyonce wanted. And Beyonce was like, "Oh no, like I don't think I can be on this. It's too techno. Like I don't think I can do anything with this." And the producer made a couple tweaks to it in order to make it more Beyonce
Yeah, like
style.
it slows down for her verse.
And she said, okay. And so she then did it. But I still don't think that she loved it.
Yeah.
She just kind of did it. And then her and Gaga did that mutual swap because Gaga
did
video phone for Beyonce. Beyonce did telephone for Gaga.
Right.
And it's just like
great music videos.
Both great music videos, and I think she just fulfilled her obligation. And then she left it at that.
I'm done with that.
And now she sees how culturally relevant that was to us, and she's like, "Fine, I'll give you all part 2. It has to sound better. It has to be on my terms. Like it's
and
my
she's
shit."
doing more EDM kind of beats and stuff on Renaissance. Like we're all kind of like comfortable hearing her on a beat like that.
Yeah, it's a different time in Beyonce's life than it was when Telephone Part 1 came out. So maybe she's feeling a little bit more experimental,
right?
And it'll be fun and it'll be good. I'm super excited for Act 3. I am too. Oh my God, rock Beyonce!
Isn't it so funny? Like we can put kind of heat on Beyonce and be like, "You're at Jeff Bezos' party, and what the fuck's going on with Jay-Z?" And then the second she teases music, we're like, "Mother's back!" Like I don't care.
Hey, I believe
I'm the same way. I mean,
separate.
I'm very. Yeah,
in the revolution, there needs to be artists. Art will get us through the revolution. There's different eras. You know, everybody plays their role.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Not front lines. She's a billionaire. Her role is to make the art.
She informs our. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm with it.
But yeah, I'm excited. We'll see. I could totally see, if nothing else, Gaga wants it. She, like, low-key announced that it exists. She said it exists.
Did, yeah.
So I could, if it's not on Rocked or the Act 3, I could see at least Gaga having it and Beyonce being like, fine, I will do it because it's going to be a big moment for Beyonce and maybe it'll just help boost the album. I mean, not that she needs to help promote her things, but we'll see. But I'm tin hat on for the May 29th. I really do see it. I don't know, y'all.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll be waiting. You will be waiting along with us as we barrel through the rest of the week. That's all we have for you today. And remember, you can follow us on all of our socials at Freshly Popped. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. We want to keep having this conversation with you, and we will see you all tomorrow, everybody. You've been popped.